Hey everybody, and welcome back to the STN 12 Days of Christmas Films. This is day number 11. We're so close to the end, and this is a film that I think many of you would consider to be one of your favorites and also one of your childhood films. This is the 2003 film Elf, directed by Jon Favreau, starring an incredible performance by Will Ferrell, but also some really solid supporting actors such as James Caan and Zooey Deschanel. Now, this film actually took a long time to get off the ground. It started as a drama about a person who was grieving from the loss of their father, so they would put on an elf costume just to make themselves feel better. Then, shortly after 9/11, Jon Favreau came upon the script and decided to totally rewrite the film into a family comedy that celebrated New York instead of victimized it the way that so many people were doing in the wake of the terrorist attacks. He cast Will Ferrell in the starring role and shot around New York, and celebrated even some of the New York that no longer existed, including the Gimbel's department store, which was featured in older Hollywood films such as Miracle on 34th Street, but had also been closed since 1986. So with computer animation, he recreated Gimbel's, and also recreated some of that nostalgia for old-timey New York Christmas films that we all just seemed to crave at the time. Will Ferrell actually got headaches for most of the production because he ate so much sugar all the way through. And on the last day of production, Jon Favreau took a cinematographer and Will Ferrell in costume around New York and would pay people out of his pocket to be in the film and be extras. This film also features a breakout role for Zooey Deschanel, and many people actually saw her for the very first time on screen in this film and also heard her sing, which not only launched her film career, but also launched her musical career as well. Even though this film is lighthearted, and it's actually kind of absurd in many ways, it does also feature some very strong lessons that many of us would have to take to heart. The main one being, what does it mean to have a relationship with our parents even though it's not been totally perfect up until this point? Will Ferrell's character has a mother that's passed away shortly after he was born and a father that he's never met. But what Will Ferrell's character represents to all of the people that are in his life is unconditional love. And while this film could tend toward being depressing, it never gets there, because we actually start to believe in the potential of the character of Buddy the Elf, and how he is able to simply change the lives of those around him by simply loving and listening to the people that he cares about the most. And if there is a lesson to be gained or a topic of conversation to be discussed about Elf, it's this. Look at the character of Buddy the Elf. Look at the director of Jon Favreau. Why did these two men care so much about translating the simplest ideas to a country who is still grieving from tragedy? Maybe, in the wake of the worst things that happen to people, the simplest things are what brings us back together. Enjoy Elf.